Hello, welcome to Switched On. Paul speaking, and we're going to look at a new game that's coming out on the Nintendo Switch today, October the 10th, and that is A Knight's Quest, which comes to us via Curve Digital, excellent publisher of Switch games. Got a history on the Switch with some really great games such as Motorsport Manager and For the King, a couple of great games, and some others they've got on there as well. This one is very much like a Zelda Breath of the Wild type adventure game, and so it's currently available today for $24.99, $19.99. There is a pre-order discount if you've been lucky enough to snag that up. I'm not sure when that ends. But what we're going to do is just play through the first little introduction mission here and tell you a little bit about the game. So just going to start a new game. I'm about an hour or so into this one so far. There'll be a full review coming later in the week sometime. I just thought I'd get a first impressions video out for you guys so you can see what it's all about. As I said at the start, it's a little bit like Breath of the Wild, that sort of type of game. Big open world adventure. You see our main character is actually wearing headphones, which is a little bit odd in terms of the setting, but maybe all will become clear. So this first part here just runs you through the basic controls. You can wall run, which is quite a nice little mechanic. I like that. Something that Breath of the Wild obviously doesn't have. Now here we need to get across to this platform over the other side. There's no way of getting up to there, so we have to do a little bit of platforming. Thankfully this water is not too deep. The controls are really nicely sort of responsive and nice and tight. I'm not sure of the frame rate. It doesn't particularly feel like 60. I think it's a locked 30. I'm certainly no authority on these sort of things. But yeah, it feels super smooth. I haven't had any performance issues yet. And here we go. This is our mysterious contact Valley. We're called Rusty, obviously. So it's Rusty saying, wow, looks like you're right, Valley. There's a massive cave under these ruins. And Valley's saying, this is going to be the one, Rusty. According to my research, there's a huge amount of spirit energy up ahead. There must be treasure in there. So let's go and have a look. So you got a nice sort of intro into the game. Sky 9 Games are the developers of this one. I say Curve Digital publishing it. There's really nice lighting effects in the game as well. We'll find a torch that we can stand near. So we get a wooden sword and shield. Rusty saying, probably should have bought something like this in the first place. Yeah, probably. So we have to defeat this snake-looking thing. It's a little bit odd that the sword noise makes a sort of metallic swooshing noise, but it's a wooden sword, so that's a little bit odd. Never mind. We've got some more platforms to jump across. So controls are really responsive. I'll absolutely loving how responsive they are. So here's a nice bit of lighting. See here how well the lighting's done. Sort of you move further away, it doesn't. The shadow gets lighter a little bit. You see it's moving around with the character. The angle of the shadow. Very impressed. Really nice lighting. Really good stuff. So we just missed a little tutorial prompt there to block. So we hold down L to block. And we get past these balls. Unfortunately, it's one of the little issues I've got with the game so far. And there's not many, to be fair, in that first hour, so don't get me wrong. But, you know, it feels like there's no weight behind these. These are meant to be, I don't know, I assume they're meant to be metal balls. Absolutely, it feels like you're being hit by like a balloon. So a little bit disappointing. There's not even a sound effect really, just sort of a puff. So a little bit disappointing. I would like to have felt some heft behind those. There's a few instances like that in the game, but it's not a massive issue. Ooh, just about made that jump. So up here there is a locked gate that we can't get past. Thankfully, it's a path up here. A little section over here that's got a switch on it. So we just pull that, and that opens up the gate for us, and it will allow us to get through. So there's going to be like little sort of puzzle elements like that. I think there might be puzzle dungeons as well, a bit like Zelda. Not quite got that far yet. Ooh, some sort of special move there, a jumping sword attack. So that's cool. Controls as pretty standard for these games. Left, right, sticks, move and camera. B to jump. Y to attack. R button there does a dodge roll. And then the L button does your shield. Let's try one of those jumping attacks. Yeah, it's all well and good. You've got to actually hit the snake, Mr. Rusty. And again, a bit like the metallic balls earlier, doesn't really feel much connect when you're hitting something there, which is a bit of a shame. I'd like to have, I don't know, I'm not quite putting my finger on it. It just feels a little bit disconnected. It's a minor niggle. The rest of the game feels really nice. I like the wall running. That's a really nice addition. Digging that a lot. Doesn't seem to be particularly frustrating either so far either. Some of those sort of wall running sections in games can be a little bit hit and miss, but it seems to be pretty spot on with the controls. So here we get to some sort of boss type character at the end of this dungeon. Looks like something from Fortnite.
Huh?
So you see he's got like a metallic arm there, and I think Rusty's sort of comparing his. If you notice, he's got a metallic arm. His left hand there is metallic. So, again, if that will come in, because one thing this game hasn't got a lot of so far is story. Not really much information about what's going on or why, which is quite good. I guess it's going to be slowly revealed as the game goes on. Now, again, talking about the physics here, it just feels like you're hitting polystyrene when you're hitting these crates and barrels, which is a little bit of a shame. But here's a chest over here. Get this open. So Rusty's saying, what's this? A note? The chest must be old. I'm surprised the paper is even intact. And Valley says, what does the note say? And the note says, warning, this chest shall grant thee power unimaginable. This chest is really amazing. Definitely do not open. And Rusty's like, oh well, better luck next time. And the note says, are you kidding me? You haven't opened the chest yet? Aren't you curious to see what's inside? Open the damn chest. Rusty says, make me, stupid chest. And then the note saying, thou art the hero of destiny, and though thou righteous spirit hath passed mine test of integrity, open the chest and reclaimeth thyneth crowneth. Rusty says, I'm getting some mixed signals. Valley says, what do you think, Rusty? And Rusty saying, what's the worst that can happen? Let's open her up. So let's see what's inside the chest. Oh dear. That can't be good. Like a Temple of Doom trap. Oh dear, Rusty looks like he needs a toilet. You alright, Rusty? Oh, well done. Lovely stuff. That wasn't good. I would get the heck out of Dodge. Before the Fortnite dancing guy gets us. Run, Rusty, run! Right, so now we need to get out of this temple. Quick as we can. Can't go that way. So the sound of the music's really nice as well. The music now has kicked into sort of a chase piece of music, which is really cool. Gone from a sort of a relaxing, somber, nice piece of music to this kind of action orientated. Can we go up there? Oh, no, can't go up there. Run. Oh, no. Oh, falls into the abyss. Now, the good thing about this game is quick restarts. It sort of kicks right back in virtually where you died, so you don't have to backtrack much. Don't lose much progress. So I really, really like that feature. Oh my goodness. Oof. Fingertips on that one. Oh no. There's an exit. Oh goodness me. I'll get trapped in this cave. Come on, Rusty. You can do it. Whoa. Oh great, skeletons. Fine. So we can lock on with L as we're blocking. And give them what for. I'd like to have seen some sort of enemy health bar as well. The fact that there's not a lot of UI on the screen at all, which, you know, can be a good thing, but also there's no real indication of how you're doing in combat, which is a little bit strange and annoying for a game like this. So, it's taking care of those two skeletons. Guess we're going to have to get back out this way. Oh, isn't that convenient? Thank you very much. This whole place is going to cave in. Run! Now what? Oh! Ah! Fingertips! Oh my goodness. No, jump! Jump! Wow. Skeletons. Oh, that was good. Good stuff on the skeletons. Thanks, Mr. Walt. Let's get the heck out of here. More platforms. Don't hang around on these after that last one gave way on us. Oh my goodness. Oh, wall runs. Oh, double wall runs. It's definitely all action. Right, is this the exit? This looks like the exit. Whoa. The whole thing's gonna blow. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Well, it'll probably teach you to trespass, Rusty, won't it? Obviously wasn't meant to be in there. So, this is the start of a night's quest. Just thought I'd bring you a little bit of gameplay from the start of it here. I think it kicks into a little bit more of a Breath of the Wild style game. We'll just have a very, very quick look at the next section. Because this is when it sort of gets into more traditional sort of action adventuring stuff. But I hope you've liked that first look at a night's quest. As we say, out today, October the 10th, $24.99, £19.99 from Curve Digital. Have a look on the store for it. So just give me another minute or two just to have a look at the rest of this game here. So we're in Regalia Port City. Still really unaware of who we are and what we're doing and why we was in that temple. Still been no sort of story cutscenes or anything, no text on the screen. So as you see, we've now got a compass at the top. So this is Jack. So the graphics are a little bit, you know, they're not the best. The character models certainly a little bit basic. Not sort of an art style that I particularly like, but it seems to work well for the game. You look at the rest of the art there, the backgrounds there look really nice. The castle on the left there and the port in the background look nice. Just the character models are a little bit basic. The writing's pretty funny. So at least we get a little bit of story progression now. don't really want to talk to you again, Jack. You're a little bit odd. So we'll just go up here into the castle and then give you a little look around here. If there's anything particularly to do in this immediate area. So let's go and have a look at some of the vistas. And I'll just ask you guys to like this video if you found it useful and enjoyed it. Leave me a comment below if you're picking this one up or if you're getting a bit tired of these Zelda action-adventure style games. Certainly plenty of them on the Switch now, so this is another one to add to the collection. But I quite like the look of this one so far. As I say, the controls are nice and responsive, and it's got a lot of positive stuff about it. There's not a lot at the moment that I don't like. So, all bodes well as I play through the rest of it and, as I say, have a full review and some more thoughts on this in the coming days. But thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.